Anyone else have any questions? I know everyone's got a question.
Yeah.
So what is fiqh of chilling?
What is fiqh of chilling? Okay, so fiqh linguistically means understanding, right? Fiqh, in terms of the technical definition, are pretty much, you can think of it as the rules, the do's and don'ts, and all that kind of stuff. So the fiqh of prayer is literally how to pray, the do's and don'ts of prayer, and all that kind of stuff. So the idea of fiqh of chillin was taking chillin, recreation, relaxation, and attaching fiqh to it, like where are boundaries, the hows, and like how do you understand chillin in the Islamic context, right? And unfortunately, people often think that there is no chillin in Islam, and so that's dispelling the first myth, is putting that aside and then saying, okay, there is chillin, but where are the boundaries, where are guidelines and all that? So that's the idea of the fiqh of chillin, yeah.
Speaking of fiqh of chilling, I have another question. Well, as you know, this you're sitting here. This is a new business that I have, and it's a Muslima fashion business.
Okay.
So I've been thinking about it, and how should I actually try to market a Muslima fashion brand in a way which is creative, yet it is acceptable amongst majority of Muslims. For example, like if I were to do it like an ad,
Yeah.
Do I have to maybe crop out the face of the model, because maybe, I don't know, is there like a ruling to models as well?
Mm-hmm.
And are there certain boundaries as well to this when it comes to marketing a brand like a Muslima brand?
Yeah. I charge for marketing advice, right?
Oh really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. just is it okay for a Muslim woman to model?
Okay. That is a difficult question to answer.
Okay.
Because you'll find a range of answers regarding that, just because the issue of the modesty of a woman and all of that. Where I stand on this is I don't see a problem with having Muslim women model if they're dressed modestly and if the marketing is geared towards women.
Okay.
And I know that's kind of vague, but this is it is a kind of a gray, sketchy area type of place we're at. So it's difficult for me to give hard and fast answers and say like this is halal and this is haram.
Right.
In matters like this, you really have to weigh what is called the masalih and mafasid, the benefits and the harms.
Okay.
Right. So, and you look at putting a sister in an ad or whatever. You have to say, okay, so what are the harms that are coming from doing this?
Right.
Maybe it's a little bit of a fitna for guys or whatever, or maybe it's not completely modest, or maybe it's it may bring someone to like arouse their desires or something like that.
Right.
Those may possibly, I'm not saying it is, but it could be some of the harms that comes out. Okay, so what are the benefits? Maybe something like you can think of, encouraging women to dress modestly, encouraging women or showing Muslim women or young Muslim women that you don't have to be boring just because you're modest, right? Like there's a balance that you can find, and we're searching that balance. So, unfortunately, I can't give you like the exact, but
no worries.
But it's like I said, you have to look at each situation individually. Even for myself, subhanAllah, in my marketing for Al-Maghrib and my classes and things, I'm always struggling with that as well.
Okay.
Even I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for the fiqh of chillin.
Yeah, with the bike
with
and
the
all
bike
that.
and something like that. Like I got a lot of hate for that trailer. Right? Like a lot of hate, subhanAllah. People are like, what? This is a sheikh. Like, what kind of sheikh? But really, in the end of the day, I know there's people who they're not gonna like it. I knew it. But before I put it out there, I knew I'm gonna get hate. I know there's gonna be people who be like, this is not Islamic and blah, 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 blah. And there are certain things in the trailer that aren't ideal, but for me, the benefits outweigh the harms in that case. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to really be careful then.
Yeah,
that's just it.
Exactly. And I would say, like, when you're marketing, when you're putting out, new campaigns and stuff, I would say it's good to have a person of knowledge that you can talk to and say, listen, I'm thinking about doing this.
Is it okay?
Is it okay?
Does it look okay?
Yeah. How can we maybe, alter this to make it better? Something like that.
Okay.